Okay, this is part two, talking about the parts of a clock. This is the pendulum leader wire right here. This wire right here that attaches from here, that comes down to here, and you don't want to bend this. If you bend it, you're gonna your clock's not gonna run right. So always take that off, straighten it down if it's out of shape. This is called the eight star wheel. I'm sorry, I got a new phone. I would pause this thing, but I'm trying to record this thing with a new phone. So please forgive me. Again, I want to give y'all the right parts. 8-point star wheel. The newer ones are compressed on. The older ones got these screws on them. I like the ones with screws better. However, the ones with screws, you can actually break the screw off. It's easier to take the movement apart by taking this 8-star wheel off. And that's what your gong and your lift lock levers hit to get you your noise, your cuckoo. The longer of the lever is the high note lift lever. It's normally on the bottom. And then this is your low note lift lever. On the regular 25, the high note lift lever is over here on the right as you're viewing the clock from the back, and the low note lift lever is over here on the left. There are some clocks, I believe Badoff makes or AMS make a clock that have the high note lift lever on the top and the low note lift lever on the bottom. But their systems don't have a 8-point star wheel. The wheel is actually inside the movement. Now that I have the front off and the 8-point star wheel off, I could take this clock apart, which I'm going to do because I have to clean it. So taking the nuts off, I should get a better pair of pliers because that ain't the pair of pliers for this. And I also I don't like using a pair of pliers. It's the first video I made in a while. I'm actually feeling good. I had to go to the urgent care today at the VA because I woke up this morning at 2 a.m. and my back pain was running down my right leg, and I had to go get a couple shots in my butt at 2 a.m. So I'm actually feeling a little bit better today. And so, this afternoon, so I decided I needed to work on my daughter's clock. It's been sitting in my house for 2 months, and that's why I don't work for the public. And I'm sorry if people get upset because I don't work for the public. So I got the forward nuts off. I can pull this back plate off. And I would suggest that you take pictures of what this looks like when you got it off. And that is what the inside of the movement looks like when you got the back plate off. We're working on the time side. This is called the great wheel. And this great wheel typically has this plastic wheel on it. This is the time 2 wheel, and this is the time 3 wheel, or the escapement wheel, meaning it's a 1-day clock. If it had another wheel on the time side, it would be considered an 8-day clock. 1-day clocks only have 3 wheels to include the escape wheel on the time side. You want to verify that your click is working properly. There are different types of clicks. In this particular clock, you could see